got a little thing going here. Y'all all right?
Good morning and happy Thursday to ya.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Is everything
One more day
up?
to the weekend.
Yeah.
One more day
Go
to
to
the
my page.
weekend.
Y'all see it? Oh boy.
Take out the plug and put it back in.
Yeah, I know, right? Ain't gotta do nothing with it, y'all.
Oh, it looks different when you did that.
No, it ain't coming up, right? Hey, you know it.
What happens? Too much data feed.
I guess so.
Probably time for a new phone.
Oh, what's up, YouTube? You cut it off? Hey, say something. Talk to YouTube.
Good morning, YouTube. Wait a minute. We connected.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
Welcome to Early Morning Grind with your two favorite people. With your two favorite people. With your two favorite people. On Early Morning Grind. Good morning out there. We want to say happy Tuesday to you. I'm sorry. Happy Thursday to you. I don't need to go back. I need to be moving forward.
Did you say happy Tuesday?
I said happy Tuesday.
Mm.
You got me like going back, coach. We're going to say happy Thursday to you today. So we hope that you're up. We hope that you got your coffee going this morning, because I really have mine over here to the side, and I just need to go ahead and take me a little sip right quick. Oh yeah, feels good going down. So am I going to go ahead and jump into our weather this morning, or do you guys want me to wait? Okay, on to the weather today. Do you want to give me that? Let me post it on me as well. Okay. We are on podcast. So I'm going to jump right into the news. And I'm going to jump into our sponsors as well. It's doing something. Okay, today is August 31st, 2017, which is the last day of the month for the month of August. We got 4 months to the new year. So if you're out there and you've been contemplating about doing things, you only got 4 months to get it done before the year is out. So on to our weather today. For the city of West Palm Beach, it is currently 84 degrees. We are set to have a high today of 90 and a low tonight of 81. There is scattered thunderstorms in the forecast for the city of West Palm Beach. For our neighboring city, which is the city of Fort Lauderdale, it is currently 83 degrees. Fort Lauderdale is set to have a high today of 89 and a low tonight of 81, and it's going to be partly cloudy. For the city of Miami, it is currently 84 degrees. Miami is set to have a high today of 89 and a low tonight of 80, and it's going to be partly cloudy today, and that's for the city of Miami. Now, for the city of Belgrade, it is currently 73 degrees. BG is set to have a high of 91 and a low tonight of 75. And there are thunderstorms in the forecast. For the city of Pahokee, it is currently 75 degrees. Pahokee is set to have a high today of 91 and a low tonight of 76. And Pahokee has thunderstorms in the forecast as well. Now that is our weather for today.
What's up, everybody?
Good morning.
Getting stuff together here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
So, on to our sponsors today. Move it over just a tad. You can move the arm, right?
No, it's all right.
Okay. On to our sponsors.
Yeah.
This show is sponsored by Organo Gold. Again, if you're looking for great coffee that has a great taste and that is good for the body, Organo Gold is the way to go. If you're looking to become a distributor, please visit us on our web at dukes1.myorganogold.com. Now, what we love saying to you every morning is go Organo. It's
right on time.
I see you here.
Yeah.
You invite the people.
Yeah.
So,
right on time with the go Organo. Go ahead, girl, with the go Organo.
such good coffee.
She always be tripping out.
Now, on to our second sponsor. This show is also sponsored by D&D Sports and Entertainment. Now, if you're looking for great representation, D&D is the way to go. Let's go, D&D.
Hey.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? On to news today. What great news do you have for us today, Coach?
Oh, man. Well, they still going through over there in Houston, and there was a cop passed a couple things going on right now, but they are giving
cop pass.
Yeah, he left the house at 4:00 that morning. And
why?
His wife told him to stay home because of the driving conditions. And he ended up leaving anyway and looking for the station. That he was supposed to be. He found the station. It was evacuated. He ended up driving under a overpass under 16 feet of water.
Jesus.
Driving. It was that flooded.
No way. He just couldn't just stay home.
He was dedicated to his job, and 34 years of, and he said, he told his wife, we have work to do.
You should have had a boat.
Honey, you can't. In his area, it wasn't flooded.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't flooded in this area.
I thought maybe it was flooded out there, and
It wasn't flooded in his area. It was flooded.
Oh, like on his way in to where he was
downtown
going.
in Houston. Yeah, you've been to Houston.
I told you when I first went there that the city itself was made very awkward.
Yeah, you were saying that.
How that the city sat down and the roads were out. I'm like, boy, I was saying that was like over 7-8 years ago I went there. I was thinking, I said, if something comes through here, that thing is just going to be underwater.
You said that?
I didn't say it to you. I said it to myself.
Wow. You said that?
Yes, I did. You looking for this?
Yeah. Man, unbelievable, man.
So we just need to check out people when engineers are building roads or designing buildings now,
Yeah.
I think they all should take in consideration, Mother Nature. Some areas they never built, uh, buildings to withstand hurricane conditions. But these hurricanes now, they're getting smart. They're just walking through inland and just tearing it up. So when it comes to the design and the rebuilding, I think we all have to take into consideration the what ifs.
So you saying me a hurricane has a mind of its own?
Oh yeah, they say they can predict this, but you never know. Certain winds, certain conditions, certain heats will cause it to go a total different way. That's why when they put those modules up on television, they have them going all over the place because it's an uncertain, thing because they don't really know. It could go here, it could go there, it could go, anywhere.
Right.
I say they have a mind of their own.
Unbelievable. You talking all like that? I guess the hurricane has a mind of its own.
Yeah, look at last year when we were threatened here in Florida by that big hurricane. They had predicted that, Florida would really take an impact. But I believe in the power of prayer. I believe that prayer really do change things.
Okay, but just speaking of that, here's the thing. A lot of people always say, Florida, every time a hurricane come up, why Belgrade is always mentioned
because of
in
the
that
deck.
equation. But there's, that kind of like makes me nervous in a way, because every time, an hurricane hit in a certain area of the United States, everybody refer back to the dike.
You know why? Because I think it's the second largest lake in the world.
Well, that's a good way to put it, but that's what I told my people. On Evening Commute, because I have a following on Evening Commute.
I hear you now.
Now, shouts out to Evening Commute. And people that tunes in to Evening Commute. But that's what I told my followers on Evening Commute. Even when, here we go.
Even what?
Even when, let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to get this right. Okay. This is not compatible to the LG. So we have an issue with that. So we can't do that.
We just
like
hold
that.
it to our mouth.
Okay. Even when a hurricane hit a certain place of the United States, we always talking about, they always bring up the dike. So that's what I told them. I said, look, when y'all see a storm out there, and it's brewing, and they say it's headed straight to Palm Beach County, we need to get out of here. Because I think I'm telling you, I sent something that they're gonna try to
do something.
Yeah.
Well, I read something or I heard something on Facebook that had to do with the dike itself. They were saying that the engineers of national security or something like that were saying that if the dike itself takes on about, I think it was 20 or 22 inches of rain, that it would break.
Right.
It wouldn't be able to withstand the water pressure.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm not really sure what the water pressure is or the water is now at the dike. I think maybe it's like 16, 17 inches now.
Okay. Thanks. What's up? Yeah.
But they were comparing.
You got some comments there?
They were comparing.
Good morning, Keisha.
Good morning.
Keisha. You know what I mean? DJ Newkirk.
Good morning.
Good morning to DJ Newkirk. Yeah.
But they were saying that if the rain that has hit Texas would have hit Florida, the dike itself would have definitely collapsed.
Okay, but why they want the dike to hit Florida?
I don't really
I
know
why they want
how
that big hit
you
for it.
know.
Thank God for His grace and mercy.
That's something that I think we really need to look into, how that the lakes
Mm.
are really designed. I
But
know
you say the
we are.
engineers stated.
Yeah, but I said too, I don't know how the
Mm.
lakes are designed because we have a couple of big Great Lakes in the world.
Mm.
I don't know when they put them together, or they were engineered, or were they set up if one lake has a lot of water that they
Right.
could push it down to another lake and kind of level
Mm.
off the land, or if there are certain
So,
dikes and canals,
yeah.
water runoffs, if they're in place to contain a large amount of water that comes into the states from weather conditions.
Mm.
I really don't know how that's set up, so I mean that's something that I really need to look into.
Okay. Well, they always bring it up, and it's kind of like, okay, they always bringing this up.
Well, they're probably reverting
Like,
back to
what
what happened
they bringing it up?
in the 1920s when that lake broke.
I understand that, but the desire of them wanting that land out there.
Oh, that's always been Trump plan.
No,
Before he got into office, yes.
no, he bought the Pahokee dike.
Oh, he bought the dike? I didn't know he bought the dike, purchased the dike. Well, that's...
That dike over by Pahokee, he bought all of that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I can look
I don't
that
think
up.
people even know that.
Yeah, I know they've done a lot of upgrading over there. I mean, it looks really nice over there at Pahokee Dike now. They got a walk off where you could walk like almost right in the middle of the ocean.
They beautified it.
But they got a lot of alligators out there, y'all.
There's a lot of alligators out there.
Oh, I forgot the ratio. They had a ratio out there. How many alligators to people out there?
Per one person? Per one person?
Per person.
Per person?
I don't remember what the ratio was. I was like, oh my goodness.
Right.
That's a lot of freaking alligators out there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Lord have mercy. I don't even want to think about that.
Right.
When people say the unthinkable, that's the thing that you say is the unthinkable.
Right.
With alligators. And can you imagine those people up there in Houston? I don't know if Houston have alligators.
Yeah. It's alligators up there.
Oh, do they have crocodiles? Is
Alligators.
it fresh water or salt water up there?
Alligators up there.
Is alligators up there?
They got lakes, honey.
Well, all lakes, depending on.
It's the South, baby.
It's the dirty South.
It's the South. That's Texas. Texas got everything in it.
Oh, I seen a man out there in his living room
Catching a fish.
catching a fish.
We're trying to make light of the situation, but there's no. Now, the Red Cross stated that they are putting people up in hotels and sending people to Houston. So if you go there, the Red Cross is going to take care of you, right, honey?
That's what they were saying. They were paying you like what, $2,000 a week plus hotel, room and board, and meals, which is pretty good.
Right.
I mean,
and meals, which is pretty good. You say. Okay.
So, but I think you had to commit to like 90 days.
Oh, 90 days of work up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. You had to commit to at least 90 days.
Now that's
And they had a number posted.
Uh-huh.
They had
That's
a number.
my mother-in-law again.
Ain't that call?
No.
Don't do that.
Watch this. This is good.
He is Newkirk again answering the phone on live feed.
Good morning.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello.
All right. I called you on your chat time.
Yes, ma'am, you did.
Hey, no, you good though. You on the show.
Oh, how y'all doing this morning? What's it about?
Good. This is my wife's mother.
We haven't gotten to the hot topic yet.
But we're talking about the hurricane that's over in Houston, and we want to ask you a question. As you being a pastor uh, of a church, my wife mother is a pastor of a church. Hold on, honey, let me get the mic right. My wife mother is a pastor of a church, End Time Pentecostal in Bellblade, and we want to ask you a question. Like, if you was in Houston as a pastor, what would your first approach be to helping the people?
If I had to comfort them in any way, or
What
to
she say?
give them some encouragement through such a drastic storm, it's all right. It's gonna be all right. You just gotta keep
She said confident.
looking at your head, to hold your head up, and know that all things are working for your good because you love the Lord.
Right.
Heard about the storm. I was talking with another pastor who was praying for the people. You know, because I know during a time of trouble like that, it's very hard for a family. You know? But
Right.
it's going to be all right. That's what I want to say. No matter how bad it may seem or hard, you know, even through death in his life, and there is an assurance that God is with you. So hold on and don't give up.
Okay. That's awesome.
Amen.
Now that's great encouragement from Pastor Patsy Thomas from End Time Pentecostal. Right now she's God has blessed her and healed her body. She went through some things in her body, and God healed her up, and she's up doing her thing this morning.
Amen. Just went through a storm myself, but it's all right.
Amen.
It's all right. That's right.
That's right. So we're going to call you back, Mother.
All right.
Thank you
I
for
love you.
Love you too.
thank you for joining us on Early Morning Grind.
All right.
All right. She on that phone up fast.
Oh, she always hang up fast. You be like, up, you
Well,
boop.
Mama hung that phone up fast.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, Mama hung that phone up fast. I think it went off too.
Did it?
Yeah, it went off.
But it's all good. We still got our live feed here.
Yeah.
So she stated something that, you know, even though you're going through your storm,
Right.
just hold your head up.
Right.
Just know that you're going to get through it,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a firm believer that nothing happened by accident.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the will and the mind and the plan of God.
Amen.
Sometimes we don't understand why. You know, we as a people, we always have to put a question mark where God has already put a period.
Amen, girl. You
So-
want to ride out this morning? I see you want to ride out in the morning.
I don't want to ride out, but
you want to ride out
you
in the
know.
morning, don't you?
So we just say, God, we don't understand, but we know it's for a reason.
It's for a reason.
Yeah, just help us to get through the process.
She want to ride out this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have an awesome hot topic for you today.
Oh yeah, we doing hot topics right now, but you know, hold on a second. We got another call in.
You got another call in.
Yeah,
Who you calling?
we doing call-ins this morning. Your brother in Texas.
Oh, if he picks up.
Good morning.
No.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing quite well. Just want to let you know you on the live feed this morning.
Yo.
How's it in Texas?
I'm on a live feed.
Yeah, you on Early Morning Grind this morning.
What's going on?
Yeah, got you on Early Morning Grind. So,
Oh, man.
yeah, I had Greg last night. I just had Mama on. I had Mama on.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's up? What's going on?
So you up there in Texas? Can you tell the people what's going on in Texas right now? And what
Oh
part of
man,
Texas you at?
I'm in Bryan, Texas. It's actually it's 100 miles away from Houston, but we dry right here where we are. I mean, we had a lot of heavy rain, but we didn't get any of the flooding that's going on in Houston.
Wow.
Houston right now, man, is under. That whole big old city is underwater right now.
Oh
Pretty
my.
much. Pretty much, most of the city is underwater. Not the whole city, because some people that stay in Houston, I guess it's good parts of the city that's not underwater.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Wow. How far is Houston from you? From Bryan?
About 100 miles.
About 100 miles.
So that's just what, like 45 to an hour drive?
Yes, sir. About an hour drive.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Now they stated that they was trying to move some things uh, to move the water out to certain states, certain counties in the state. Did they mention Bryan about filling the lake over there or something like that?
You talking about Brazos River?
Okay.
That's just a river, man, that flows to the coast. So it's like all these rivers connect to one another, and they flow to the coast, and they all travel towards Houston area, and that's what a lot of it is. Houston, I believe, sits below sea level.
Whoa. Okay.
So, and when it rains, it floods.
It's like a bowl.
So that's like a bowl, pretty much.
I
So
know.
yeah, that's what's happening. All those things, when it rains, it just filled it up, man. It's kind of like Louisiana. It's below sea level, so.
Wow. Do you
I don't understand why people build below sea level. I don't understand why people put all their eggs in a nest basket below sea level. That's what I don't get.
Wow.
Yeah, when I visited Houston, that was one of my first questions. I was like, well, why is the city down and the roads are up? I said, this is not a good design.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I was like, what do you say?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, that's why. Did you guys have any relief efforts going that way? You guys, because I know you pretty pretty solid in the area that you're in and with the city. You guys.
They got relief efforts. Millions. I mean, it's like different businesses, different churches. They got all kind of stuff, man. And it's just people with both. Everybody with both. Anybody with a boat, they just down there trying to help. They taking them food. They taking them whatever they can get, man. They taking it to them.
Wow.
I mean, you got people from all over, man, just with boats trying to rescue people. Because people pretty much stuck in those areas because they didn't evacuate. So you talking about what 200, 300, 400,000 people stuck in houses, can't get out.
Wow. Now they can't evacuate. Now you got people can't. Speaking of evacuation, I'm gonna come back to people being stuck in houses because I really want to know. Out in Texas because I've never been out that way yet. But I really wanted to, speaking of evacuation, why didn't they evacuate? I mean, because I know you in Texas, did you hear about when the hurricane was coming? Did the mayor?
The hurricane didn't hit Houston.
Okay.
The hurricane didn't hit Houston, man.
It didn't
They
hit?
expect it to be that. No, it didn't hit Houston. They didn't expect it to be that bad. It didn't hit Houston.
Wow.
That's just the rain. This thing was so big with rain that's what got Houston is the rain.
Oh
I mean,
my.
they had like, I don't remember how many inches, but like 20 some inches, 15 inches of rain to fall in a short period of time. So
My
that's
goodness.
what got them, the rain. So much water in a short period of time has caused from the hurricanes that caused the flooding.
Wow.
So that hurricane right there was like freaking.
It was a water hurricane.
It was like disguised. Like it disguised itself. Like really disguised itself. Good morning, Gail.
It's still going on, dude. It's still going on. It flooded Beaumont too.
It's
The other day.
Beaumont, Texas. How far is that?
That's probably Beaumont is probably 3 hours away from us. That's like closer to Louisiana, Lake Charles area.
Wow.
I mean, it flooded all. It went back into the Gulf and went back up that way, Louisiana way, and it's still going. The thing's still moving right now.
Oh my God! So it moved out. It came into Texas, came into Dallas because I know it hit Galveston, right? And
no, it didn't get to Dallas. It came in like on
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi area, somewhere up in there, and went in. Then it back out, went back into the Gulf. Then it went back on the other side, like Beaumont area. It's going up that way, like up towards Arkansas now. That area.
Oh wow. Man! Wow! Oh man! We never, I don't think in history, never seen a hurricane at this magnitude to move, not to the magnitude, but to move like it's moving. Because remember, Katrina.
It was so slow.
Huh?
And it was moving. That's what did it, because it was moving so slow.
Oh, okay. That's how Hurricane Wilma was here in Florida. It was a slow moving hurricane. Mm-hmm. They say it was moving like 4 miles an hour or something like that, 2 miles an hour. Yeah.
I want to say this one moving 6 or 7, something like that, around between 6 and 10 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. It kept slowing down and it kept,
Wow. Whoa, man. I tell you what, that's scary. Because you never think. You had a question?
Yeah, I want to revert back to when you were saying about the lakes.
Okay.
You were saying that for some reason all of the lakes are connected. So that includes like Lake Okeechobee, because I know that's like the second largest lake in the world.
I don't think Lake Okeechobee is across the Gulf.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this.
I'm sorry. Wait, Ephraim. I'm sorry about that, but why would she say Lake Okeechobee? That's clean across.
Listen, I said that only because I was reading something where the engineers of, I guess, the government were saying that, for Lake Okeechobee, the current level there is like 16 inches, and if we had gotten like 22 inches of rain or more like Texas has had, that our levees here for the bowl would have broken. So that's why I asked.
And that's what's happening is, and they got those levees, and when it gets so hot, they have to open those levees to release the water. Mm. And that's what's going on. They trying to release the water, because if they don't, it's like a bowl with pressure in it. It's gonna bust. It's gonna overflow, and then it'll compromise the lake.
Oh my!
It's better to release the pressure than let the lake be compromised, and then it's gonna just empty out the whole lake. So that's what they're trying to do, and that's what's happening. They having to release that water, and then whatever's downstream when the lake, it's gonna be flooded anyway.
Okay.
So that's what. Okay, go ahead.
Some people get flooded because of the rain. Some people get flooded because they got to open the rivers up. They got to let some of that water out.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
So do you think that it's possible for it to happen right now? Is they doing it and making moves right now? Because the rain has stopped in Houston, as far as I think, right?
Yeah, it stopped, but it's just like they were saying on the news today, it rained everywhere above where the lake still, all that water got to go somewhere. So now all that water still got to travel down to the lake, to the ocean. So it's got to get there some kind of way.
Wow. So how you like? Okay, I'm gonna refer back to, because I've never been to Texas yet, but I want to refer back to you say the people are stuck in areas that they can't get out of right now.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
300,000 to 400,000 people. Uh, estimately, can you give me the landmass like size of Houston? Is it like a wide, spaced out city, sort of much like Palm Beach County?
Uh, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know how big Houston is, land-wise. That's a good question.
It looks to be
Big,
big from the
big
map.
place. Yeah.
Well,
So you
Texas
say people
itself.
like stuck out in rural areas, like that is scary. Because if you're talking about rural areas, I've seen movies of Texas, and I know my wife been to Texas, and I ain't been to Texas yet. But I've seen areas where you had the long rows of you know what I'm saying, and all that, and those rural areas. They say, I mean, even the small counties in surrounded by the Houston area, they flooded too, right?
They say Houston is 627 miles.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
That's big.
Oh wow, that's big. Oh man, that's big. So you got people all over. Wow, man. Houston is 627 miles.
Is that north and south or
That's
east
nothing
and west?
that I mean to go through the city itself. If you're talking about
Traveling.
northwest, southwest, through Houston area, they got, when you talk about Fifth Ward, the Third Ward, the Second Ward, all that, the wards and all that. Remember the place you went? You told me that you had to travel. Uh, you had to travel to from the area you was in to go
I
to
forgot the
church
name of the
down to
little
the third
city.
ward. The hotel was downtown or something like that. You right?
I I don't remember the name of the city, but I think it's underwater now.
Oh, it's underwater.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was in
So
Houston.
Ephraim, we talking to Ephraim Thomas right here, early morning grind. Ephraim Thomas is my wife, brother that's located up in Bryan, Texas, and he's about an hour away from Houston. And we talking to him right now about the conditions that's up there. Now, is it threatening you guys in any type of way, or are they saying, or you guys on notice right now?
Say that again, Mr. Booth.
Are you guys? Is this threatening? Is this storm is rain? Because I know it's stopped, but it's still. Is the flood is threatening you guys in any type of way, or is they having the Bryan, Texas? They having Bryan, Texas on notice right now.
No, sir.
Oh,
We was off for a couple of days when it was raining. Uh, that was it, but it ain't right now. It's not the flood is not threatening us any. It's because we're above Houston.
okay.
If it would drain down.
It would drain down. Wow, wow. So is some of the people from Houston traveling to Bryan right now that can't get out?
I'm pretty sure they have. They busting a lot of them to Houston to Dallas. That's what they said on the news. But I'm pretty sure some people probably came here to stay in hotels, whatever.
Right.
Wait it
I
out.
want to say this, but then I'm gonna let you go. Speaking of, people opening up doors, Pastor Joe Osteen was under fire based on he didn't open up his church because people don't even understand the conditionings that his church was going through, and also, can you kind of shine some light on the situation if that was you guys' ministry, how would you handle that?
I really don't know, man. Because I didn't know. I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know the situation with the whole thing. I don't know the situation. I don't know why they were just picking him out. There's a million churches and big churches in Houston, man. So I really don't know why they was just pointing at him in his church. I really don't know, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
That's kind of crazy. I was picking him out of the whole bunch.
right.
Who knows? Yeah, and then it was like I really don't know. I just saw that on Facebook, but I don't know why they would just pick him out of the whole bunch. his church when it's a million places. And Houston is so big, man, and there's so many mega churches in Houston. But I don't know why they was just picking on him. I didn't understand that, dude.
Yeah. Wow. And a lot of people don't know that either. I mean, he was all on the Breakfast Club. He was all, you know. And my thing is this: I said about the sports venues. Why haven't the sports venues opened up? My wife opened up their doors because 9 times, quiet as it kept, that the people in that community is paying taxes on that stadium.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got NFL places.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a million. Yeah, you got all kind of, like you say, you got the big football stadium now. You got civic centers. Man, it's a million places they could open up for those places. But I don't know why they were just picking on him.
Right, exactly. So I'm looking. So, man, you want to shout out your Facebook information, man?
Who Facebook information?
Yours.
Or their ministry.
Or the ministries.
Oh, the SCJ's ministries?
Yeah, your ministry Twitter account or whatever. You want to shout it out?
Oh, I really don't. I don't know. Keep on fishing like that, dude.
Oh man, you got to keep up.
I'm not a big
Social media guy.
online person.
All right.
I just kind of look at it every now and then. I don't mess with it too much. I be too busy.
Yeah.
Too busy, dog.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, it is always good to get on it. That's the business about social media. That's what brings you to me.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I stay so busy, man. I'm always doing something. So by the time I get a moment, I try to look at it, and then it start looking at me.
All right, man. Well, listen, Ephraim, Pastor, I'm going to say Minister Ephraim Thomas and his wife Tammy. Is Tammy there?
No, she's getting ready. She got to take one of our kids to school early this morning, so.
Tell her we say good morning.
Tell her we say good morning from early morning grind.
I sure will, sir. Yes, sir. I sure will.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later, man. God bless you. Thank you for
Yes, sir.
coming on the show.
Yes, sir. Keep Texas in your prayers, man.
All right, we will do keep Texas in our prayers, and you guys stay dry, and please don't try to drive.
Yes, sir. And please tell everybody I say hello, and tell Mom I say hello too.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Ephraim Thomas, located in Texas, Bryan, Texas, and so. Yeah, he's in Bryan, Texas. So, you know, we had to get the scoop on a lot of things that was going on there in Texas.
You at early morning grind heard it firsthand.
Firsthand on early morning grind, man. We get the inside scoop of what's really going on up there. The giving, and people are, really just reaching out to the city of Houston. And like you say, man, the whole Houston practically is underwater right now.
Wow.
That's something. But the amazing thing is that he say 3 rivers flow into Houston. Going downward. So 3 rivers flows into Houston out to the, and when it rains, it just floods. When the river floods.
Because it's built below sea level.
Yeah. Wow.
Amazing. Maybe that was the uniqueness about Houston, the fact that it was built below sea level.
Right. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They said that's the first time that flood took place like that in, say, over 500 years or so.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, so said flooded like that. Hi, Lisa, what's up? Tim and Wooten, Kerrigan, Jacquette, Morning Gale, and DJ talking I'm still at it. Tracy Robinson, Cynthia Williams, how y'all doing?
Good morning.
Good morning to you from early morning grind, man. Now it's time for Inspirational Corner with Elsie.
On to Inspirational Corner.
Whoa, that girl fine.
Oh, my.
That girl so fine.
She make you drink all that wine, huh?
You said that. She said that.
I'm trying to
Say
rhyme.
that.
I'm trying to rhyme with you. Today's inspiration reads, I fall, I rise. I make mistakes, I live. I've been hurt, but I'm alive. I'm human. I'm not perfect, but I'm thankful. Through them all, I've learned to appreciate life. Now remember, you only have one life to live, so live it to the fullest. And that is today's inspiration. Scripture for today says that we walk by faith and not by sight. Now, thank you for tuning in Inspirational Corner with Al Dukes, and I hope you were inspired.
No, I was.
What you in there doing?
No, I was inspired.
You was inspired. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I was inspired, man.
Good morning.
Lisa in the house. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all go back and view the video. We was interviewing my wife's brother from Texas. That he's in Texas. He's an hour away from Houston. He lives in Bryan, Texas. So he's an hour away from Houston. And man, just you have to hear that interview. What's up, cuz? How you doing? You got to go out. You got to hear that interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. How and the amazing thing is that the hurricane did not hit Houston. Mm-hmm. It was the rain that caused the flood. Mm-hmm. My goodness, man. My. You would think the hurricane hit Houston. It was the rain that caused the flood. Mm-hmm. So I know we've been talking about this, but you know, this is a story that you cannot let go, because this is something that we never. This is something that's is an amazement right now. It never happened. It happened, but during this era and time, you know, you see it with your own eyes. You see history of that stuff, but now you really, truly see it, right? Mm-hmm. And we really appreciate your prayers. Y'all continue to pray for the people in Texas. God bless y'all right here on Early Morning Grind. Y'all stay love one another, and stay beautiful. Yeah, right? Right, honey? That's right. All right. Share the video. All right. Take care. Bye.